Yesterday we started lesson human migration. A part of the lesson we have completed. We are going to start another part of this lesson, okay, in which we will be studying about migration in olden days. Okay, students, in olden times, migration in olden times was carried out within a limited area as there were no means of transport. This is a line which has been given in your book. Okay. Now the question is, what does it mean? Actually, migration in olden times was carried out in within a small area only because they could not have moved, okay, to far away places because of many reasons. Okay, the first one was that there was lack of transportation. Okay, means of transportation was not available that time. Okay, they had to move on foot. Okay, second thing is they were scared of traveling from one place to another, okay, because of some difficulties, okay, because of many myths. Most of the people of that time, we must say people of that time were superstitious. Okay, they have wrong ideas, they have illusion. Okay, and they were afraid because of different type of myths that were popular among them that time. One of them was that the earth was flat, and if they had moved to its edge they might have fallen down. उनको लगता था कि पृथ्वी जो है गोल होने के बजाय एक चौकोर सा चीज़ है, इसका एक किनारा होगा और किनारे पर गए तो वो गिर जाएंगे. इसलिए दैट इज़ वाई दे डिडंट चूज टू मूव टू फार अवे प्लेसेस. ओके, दे डिडंट यूज टू गो in seas also. Okay, students, so you may have understood why migration in olden times was carried out in a limited area. Okay, let's talk about types of messes now. Once again, I would like to repeat it once again. Okay, migration in olden times was carried out within a limited area as there were no means of transportation. The first reason is there were no means of transportation, and the second reason is that the people were scared of traveling because of difficulties, many myths and superstition का मतलब अंधविश्वास होता है. ठीक है, अंधविश्वास. और मिथ का मतलब जो सच नहीं है, ऐसी कहावतें या ऐसा कोई कहानी. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट इज we will study about types of migration. I should have written migration, types of migration. Students, migration can broadly be divided into two types. Okay, voluntary migration and forced migration. As voluntary means, you know very well, voluntary means a, on वंस ऑन विल, किसी के अपनी इच्छा से. एंड फोर्स्ड मीन्स बाय फोर्स. ओके, इफ समवन इज फोर्स्ड. ओके, सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द डेफिनेशन ऑफ वॉलंटरी माइग्रेशन. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, द माइग्रेशन इन विच पीपल मूव टू अनदर प्लेस और their own wish, then it is called voluntary migration. Once again, the migration in which people move to another place on their own wish or choice, then it is called voluntary migration. Students, there may be some people around you who have migrated to different places for job, education. Okay, job, education, better facilities, etc. They have moved there because they wanted to move. Okay, nobody forced him to go. They migrated on their own. Okay, since they wanted to do that. Okay, so migration happened here voluntarily. Okay, so it is called voluntary migration. If you want to get better education and you have migrated from Patna to Delhi, it is voluntary migration because nobody has forced you. You on your will is going over there. Okay, so we have come to know what is voluntary migration now. The next topic, the next point within voluntary migration that is to be studied is seasonal employment. Sometimes some people go to other states or other places in search of job, and the job they get is in nature seasonal. Okay, suppose in Punjab, if harvesting is going on, then many Bihari laborer go over there, okay, to get job, okay, and they go in only harvesting and sowing season, okay, and for the rest of the season they are unemployed. So this type of employment is called seasonal employment, okay. If someone is employed for a season, it would be called seasonal employment. Seasonal employment when people are employed for a season, I have written. And seasonal employment must be understood within voluntary migration, because in seasonal employment people go on their own for getting job, okay. Now forced migration, the second type that is to be studied, forced migration. The first type voluntary migration we have studied, second type is forced migration. Sometimes we people get compelled, okay, by some of the forces like natural disaster or man-made disaster. Now question can be arisen that what are natural disasters like flood, earthquakes, etc. Because of these things and epidemics, because of these natural things, people are forced to sometimes get some people sometimes get compelled to migrate, okay. So this is forced migration. There are some man-made disaster also. Sometimes some terrorist activities, there are some terrorist activities or some kind of chaos in a city or state may take place. In that situation people are forced to go to other safe places, okay. This situation is also called forced migration. So you may have got what is forced migration. Now I shall be explaining it once again, okay, in the next video. The new term that we need to learn about is shifting agriculture, okay. Another term that we need to learn about is shifting agriculture, okay. Shifting agriculture is also known as झूम की खेती in India. इसमें होता यह है कि जब तक एक पीस ऑफ लैंड को यानी एक ज़मीन के टुकड़े पे खेती की जाती है लंबे समय तक, जब तक ये फर्टाइल यानी उपजाऊ रहता है, क्रॉप्स अच्छे आते रहते हैं। जैसे ही क्रॉप्स अच्छे आने बंद हो जाते हैं, ज़मीन जो है कम उपजाऊ हो जाता है, तो उसमें फिर उस पीस ऑफ लैंड को छोड़ दिया जाता है और दूसरे जगह जाके खेती की जाती है। इस एग्रीकल्चरल प्रैक्टिस को हम लोग शिफ्टिंग एग्रीकल्चर कहते हैं, ओके। Shifting agriculture is a practice in which a piece of land is cultivated. A piece of land is used for cultivation of different type of crops, okay, till the soil is fertile, and then the piece of land is left abandoned and new piece of land is grown, okay. Here's the definition I have written. I want you people to write this definition and remember it. Though many other types of cultivation will be taught to you in higher classes, but shifting agriculture is to be taught in class 5. That's why I have given definition, students, okay. Shifting cultivation, I'm repeating once again, shifting cultivation is a practice of growing crops on a piece of land till the soil is fertile. Thereafter the piece of land is left abandoned and a new piece of land is grown, okay. And new piece of land is used for growing crops, okay. So you people might have understood what shifting agriculture is. Students, the topic that we are dealing with today is human migration, Okay, so migration, a question can be arisen that does migration happen only in human beings? No, migration happens in animals also. Animal also migrate for certain needs. Okay, animal migrate from one habitat to another habitat, one region to another region. Okay, but the purpose is a bit different from human beings. They need to move from one habitat to another movement, another habitat, one region to another region for breeding, to grow, okay, to find food, and to avoid cold and hot weather. Okay, students, in Bihar, some Siberian cranes, okay, a kind of birds, come during the summer. Okay, in Siberia, when there is extreme cold, they migrate from there and come to India. Okay, in search of warm atmosphere. Okay, where they can breed, and when they go back, they breed here, and when they go back with their newborn children, newborn offsprings. Okay, have you understood? So animal also, it's not that only human beings migrate, even animal migrate from one place to another, one region to another, but their purpose is a bit different from human beings. Okay, they move or they migrate for breeding, to grow, to find food, or to avoid cold and hot weather. Okay, I have just given you example of Siberian crane. They just try to avoid extreme situation that is found in Siberia. Okay, now I have written three terms, my dear students. Okay, first is migrant. Those who migrate are called migrant. Okay, pravasi. Migration means pravas and migrant means pravasi. Okay, pravasi. Okay, pravasi. Okay, so those who migrate are called migrant. Okay, and the second is, if somebody is migrating from India to another country, okay, then that person who has migrated from India would be an emigrant for India. Okay, and to the country he is migrating, he is an immigrant. Okay, I have written definition. Those who migrate to another place are emigrant for the place they have left. Okay, and those who migrated to another place are immigrants for the new place they have migrated to. Okay, let me make you understand. Student, suppose you happen to go America, okay, for studies. Okay, for India you are an emigrant. Okay, and for America, the place you have migrated to, you are an immigrant. Spelling is EMIGRANT, means you have migrated from here, then you are emigrant of this place, and you are immigrant of the place you have reached to. Okay, students, I want you people to write all these things and make a fair copy in a notebook. Okay, this is your homework. Make your homework. You need to learn these definitions because I would be taking a test of this lesson. Okay, tomorrow one more class will be conducted. In next week I would be conducting a test in which you people will have to write definition. Okay, and will have to send me the answers. Okay, I want you people to make a fair copy in beautiful handwriting. Okay, if you do not get anything, you can talk to me, you can send any message on WhatsApp. Okay, on 5 class group, there is a 5 class group, WhatsApp group. Okay, you can send that. We'll be talking tomorrow. Thank you.